shipping container and keeping all your old stuff? Or do you want to buy everything new in a new country? Kind of a new start. Hey, welcome back to the channel, Toby's Real Life Skills with Toby, and that's me. First of all, we'll talk about our thoughts about a shipping container or buying everything new. Then we'll talk about also what's better for us, what we thought might be better for us, and also give you our decision. And at the end, I will talk about our process and our timeline, what that looked like, so you get a better understanding what you might have to expect. When my wife and I moved to America, what we decided on if we want to take all our old stuff with us or if we want to buy new stuff in a new country. It's not only a question about, do I want to just buy new stuff because it's a kind of a new start, or is it something, I like my old stuff and I want to, I have some great memories on everything, so I want to keep it. Obviously, sending everything with a container has an advantage because you keep all your stuff, you don't have to worry about buying new things. But also the aspect of, I can get new stuff is very, very nice, right? But that's exactly where you have to decide for yourself what do you prefer, what do you like more. Maybe it's also a question of money at a certain point. Who knows? Let's look into the shipping container first. What does it look like? If you want to keep everything, because then it means you have to start looking earlier. But if you don't want to keep everything, you want to get rid of it, means you want to sell stuff, you want to give it to friends, you want to donate stuff, you also have to start ahead of time. So it means at least 6 months before that you should already know, I'm doing a shipping container, or I'm just giving everything to someone else and they will take care of. We wanted to move mid-2019. For me, it was pretty clear what we want to do. Guys, you also have to keep in mind that at the time we decided for the shipping container, we were already married 5 to 6 years, or maybe 4 to 5, who knows. But we got a bunch of stuff from family, they supported us, they had some nice furniture laying around. Something like the love seat, which we received from my parents, which was actually our old love seat from years ago. So there are some memories connected to that, as well as we got a present from my parents, not a couch, so I didn't want to just get rid of it. I also want to take it, as well as the bed, which just was so comfy, and we bought it for us because it was comfortable. So I didn't want to get into that whole hassle moving to a new country and then figuring out what and where can I get a really comfortable bed or couch or whatever again, and then maybe have to spend a lot of money for that. So we thought about that's the best for us. It might not apply to you, but it applied for us a lot. To ship everything over to the United States, we had to do more research and see what kind of shipping companies out there who will provide a full service or what might cost a full service. We looked into that, and apparently online we found something. We had contact with them through phone. That was also very nice. So we got a lot of information. We were just dialing in, seeing, what might be a rough estimate, how much is it maybe at the end. We got information about sizes of container, we got information about what they need to know ahead so they can send us an estimation, and also what kind of service we want to have. What that process looked like for us, I want to explain it more in details. I think we reached out already a year before our actual moving date, just to make sure we are early enough. It was just to understand the process, what it looks like. Feedback was basically come back in about 3 months again. So I think it was about 9 months or even less before our actual moving date. We were talking about different calculations. So I want to show you here. Sorry about that, it's German, but you can see an example of the values for the transportation insurance. They're split in different rooms, like a bedroom, living room, kitchen, office, another couple of things. Default information here, so you put in just the value of your item, as well as other electrical devices or other very more expensive items and stuff like that. This is Relocately, and we found them online on a website through Google. Pretty simple, you might have heard about it. And with Relocately, I think that's probably why we got trapped with them and why we picked them. It was so easy and simple. You can even get a cost estimate in 3 simple steps. That's what they note. That's what they write here. So when I put in our information, United States next, and then you can even put in from where are you moving from and also where you will move to, which is really genius and easy. This website you will use quite a lot for uploading documents and whatnot, and also putting your inventory in there and stuff like that. So that was very simple, very genius, very easy. That's what I used, and I can recommend it from here. But There's one thing I also want to mention with Relocately. At the end, when we arrived, we agreed on at the beginning already, before moving, that we want to have a storage and we will pay weekly whatever for it. What we did not know, that we had to tell them more than a week before we want to move in, and so they can prepare for that. Obviously, you have to do that. But I think they didn't have time, so we had to pay for our storage on top, even though it was not our fault that they didn't have time. So it was back and forth a little bit because we had to spend more money for that, which we didn't expect, and that's why we also rushed to get an apartment. Anyways, keep that in mind. Maybe you do it better than we did. That's something we learned. That was already part 3 of our series, moving to the US. I'm not sure if you saw already part 2. I'll link all the other videos for the series also together so you can watch them if you need something specifically. If you're in the same situation, I'm also happy to answer questions. If you have some, whatever I can share, I'm happy to share. There are more videos coming out. Stay tuned and subscribe if you want to know what the next video will be about. Thank you for watching. Tschüss!